ParaWarnerViacom Jr.
Yeah, that's what Karla named herself for some reason.
That'd probably be your son, I guess.
Well, I couldn't call myself Dave Madsen Jr.
Oh.
Go again, Jared.
Okay.
Alright. Normal cards.
Oh yeah?
Uh-oh.
You better say uh-oh.
No.
Go again, Jared. Only card I play, by the way.
Go again, Jared.
Oh, good
I
grief.
can only skip David.
Alright. That's fine. I ain't have anything I can play anyway.
Green.
Alright.
Go again.
That's
Now
alright,
that
I
is
didn't have
valid.
anything.
Hey, now beat either one of us because neither one of us have any greens.
Yeah. Uno, says Karla.
Well, out of all the 4 cards Karla gave me, it did not help my yellow deck.
And Karla, I happen to notice your one card is becoming pretty lonely. You want 2 more?
What you like? I don't care.
Game isn't over.
There's your
yet.
2 more.
I'll spare Jared from the +2. He can
I'll
play.
change the color to red.
Okay,
Okay.
Well,
that's fair
now
enough.
my team became 4, or you became 4.
I'll change the
Jared.
color back to green.
Okay.
Well, green, huh?
Finally have some greens.
It's not easy being green, as Kermit the Frog would say.
Nah, it's not easy. Dude.
Is he sure about that?
I'll have to play a duplicate.
Hey, you had to
And
pick a card, huh?
Jared, only card I can play.
Uh-oh.
Love a P Heller.
Accepted.
Oh, well, it's the other card.
Unfortunately,
That's the card I
That
picked up.
reverse came several turns too late, by the way.
And Jared just changed the color to red, and David called Uno.
Yep, I'm down to Uno.
Well, guess what?
Well, I can fix that.
Guess what, David?
What?
So am I!
Good.
Well, you're gonna be the only one, Para, because I got this.
Well, Karla may be
I
down
was-
to Uno after she plays her
To be
next
fair,
card.
Jared, I didn't have anything else I could play anyway, so...
I do!
Me neither.
Uno again!
Well,
Uno
that was the
Memento.
only card I could play.
Yeah,
And I'd do
that's
that
fine.
+4.
Well, it's the other card I can play.
And this is the only card I can play!
Well done, Barra.
Thanks, Karla.
I'll get that one out of the way.
And we start with...
Yeah, it's alright, I already won.
a skip. Alright, go ahead, Jared.
Oh, thank you, David. Wait. Pete Heller is David?
No, that's Jared. Me.
Who the hell is Jared?
Uh,
David's my rich
Wait,
David.
hang on. When Pete played his reverse, David said go again, Para.
Then I must have derped then. Dang it.
You must have read Jared's mind.
Yep.
You read somebody's mind.
Because David seen me reverse it. He said. it's
Maybe I
fine.
read your mind.
Yeah.
Go again, Jared.
I'm gonna
skip
play
David.
this.
And Jared just read my mind.
Alright, I'll do it.
I want to do that more better.
And now?
Wow.
And now, I'm about to read Jared's mind. Blue.
Well.
Oh, wow, lots of cards being drawn on others. Yellow.
Sorry, Jared.
I got some cards now.
Look
Yeah,
at
you do.
look at me and David with our little 2-card powwow over here. Except not me anymore, cause Uno.
No.
Here, David, you want some cards?
Let's see if that helps. Well,
Sorry, Mara.
I'll get some cards too, David, if it makes you feel better.
Yeah,
Here,
that's
David,
fine.
you want more cards? There you go, more cards.
Oh, for the love of pig!
Alright.
Okay. Sorry, Karla. Only card I can play.
Better than 4. I'll take it.
And if it makes you feel better, Karla, I drew a card as well. Oh, okay, I see how this is. Oh, I see. No.
Now we're playing changing color marathon. Well, go again, Jared. Only card play.
What about a changing color parathon?
Parathon.
Parathon.
Have a parathon by watching ParaWarnerViacom videos on YouTube.
Well, how about we keep the changing color marathon alive, and how about we start an Uno marathon in the process? And let's keep the Uno marathon going.
Not over yet.
Keep
All
you
right.
in a marathon going.
Yeah, the Uno marathon's going. Pete, Heller, Jared. Oh my God, we all have Uno.
Oh.
Except, of course, for me.
Let's see what.
And Jared's gonna win.
Oh,
Yeah.
Go
Actually,
again, Jared, because you won.
Well, believe it or not, all those cards you gave me actually kind of helped.
Yeah,
Sorry, Karla.
Well, you're welcome.
that's okay.
Well, you're welcome. Here's another one for you, Jared.
Oh, actually, believe it or not, a skip's fine. Believe it or not.
Ah, I get it.
Give me
There
Well,
are
I mean-
instances when a skip can actually benefit you.
Yeah.
Who am I? No, I can only play that, David.
Yeah.
And
because
there are
Karla's
instances when
plus
draw
2
twos can
pair.
benefit you.
Sometimes. Although there have been times where +2 did not benefit me.
Yeah, there are times
watching-
when cards can benefit you and times where cards can't benefit you.
Yeah.
Well, let's see what these
Yellow
cards
flag.
can. Let's see how these cards benefit us here.
Okay, Karla. 3 choices.
Oh.
+2, reverse, or I change the color.
Change the color.
Change the color, huh?
Green flag! We're on the way!
Uno draw 2 flag. I'm on my way.
Well, game not over yet.
Yeah, by a long shot.
And sorry, Jared, only card I could play.
That's okay.
Had to play reverse. That was the only card I could play. Speaking of reverse,
Happened.
And speaking of the only card I can play, green flag.
Oh my God, I don't know, but it happens.
Speaking of having Uno,
There we go.
+2, David.
well, let's see. No, that +2 did not help.
Oh boy.
Okay, I can do that.
oh, sorry, Jared. This is the only thing I can do.
That's okay.
Oh,
That skipped Karla too.
right.
Gotta skip David.
Gotta skip para.
No, now we have skipped everybody.
I see how it is, Karla. I see how it is.
Yellow.
Okay.
I see how it is, Jared. I see how it is. Uno!
Uno.
What was that I said about an Uno marathon? And I won again.
Good one, Farrah.
Thanks.
David probably has something to say about a comment.
Well, let's see.
I have
Let's see what-
zero comments.
Let's see what Jared has to say about this.
You just said a comment, David.
Ah.
Oh, for Pete's sake.
David likes when he gets caught, Para.
Oh, for P. Heller's sake, accepted. That's a new one.
I have zero things to say.
That you just said
yes.
something.
Yeah, he did.
And Jared, this is the only thing I can do.
That's okay.
I bet it is okay.
I don't want to do it. I didn't want to use this yet. That's why I had a strategy to play. Uno.
Had to draw.
I don't want to use that yet.
Uno.
I can't play that, bro.
And I don't win again.
Back to you, Para.
Well, that actually gave me a card I could play.
Duplicate.
Blue.
And Karla, this is the only thing I can do.
That's alright.
And this is the only thing I can do, Para.
That's alright.
Yellow.
Hello.
Okay.
I win again!
Yeah, well, I had a draw 4, but I find strategic to see how well it goes. Because I felt if I played my draw 4 earlier, it would backfire.
Ah.
Well, that just backfired on you.
Yeah, it's okay. It happens, Para.
Sure does happen. Anything happens in Uno.
Woo!
Was that a sneeze, David?
Yes, it was.
You look tight.
Yeah, what she said.
That means bless you in German.
Yeah, we know.
Yellow.
I only know a few German words. I'm more or
Karla?
less learnt Japanese
Karla,
in my
you have-
primary school. Yep.
You have 3 options, Karla. Blue,
What?
blue, red, or yellow.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter, right?
That's alright. I skip David anyway.
Well, that sure
Alright.
benefited you.
Okay.
6.
You didn't call Uno.
Yes, I did. It didn't register.
Ah. Uno. Not making that.
So, unfortunately, Para, I have to give you this.
Well, serves me right.
Uno again. Wild. Green flag.
Okay.
Get him again,
Okay,
Jared.
Okay, I got an interesting question here.
No.
How can I give... I gave you a yellow +2, right, Para?
If you have one.
Well, last time I gave you a yellow +2. I had to draw the next turn, and I got the yellow +2 back, apparently.
Right.
Still, it's fun.
And
You know
Karla
that
just
works.
gave me a yellow +2.
Speaking of the
That's for calling me out last game. When I did try to call you, you know.
hey, at least I finally got on the board.
I would have on the board if I didn't get called out by Tara.
Yeah.
We all get called out in Uno.
Yeah, I guess.
Okay, see what Jared's gonna do.
I don't want to be scoreless in this game. I just want to score at least one round.
In that case, Karla, I'll do nothing. I'll do nothing but benefit you.
I benefit from this, so I had to draw a card.
Well, I'll only... If I can do anything to you, I'll...
Oh
Well.
no, David.
Only card I could play.
That's good. Flack.
Without it, no insurance is
Oh!
Hey, David.
Oh, David, I'm sorry.
He's only, an amount of points off now.
Bloop. Again.
50.
complete.
He's 56 points off from winning.
And David once... I mean,
Jared.
Jared, sorry. Jared, once again, this is the only thing I can do to you.
That's okay.
Duplicate. Sorry, Karla. Only card I could play.
And again, this is the only thing I can do. Blue! This game's giving me a lot of only things I can do. Speaking of which...
Let's see.
Speaking of which...
Whoever that... Oh, I skipped it.
You skipped David.
Not a whole lot of options there. Not a whole lot of good options there. That's why I just did skip.
Blue.
Well.
Have play.
Wow.
Yellow.
Go again, Karla.
Excuse me.
Well, I gotta go. Well, I can now. I'll go do that.
Okay.
I hope I get a yellow card.
Yellow card.
No, but Uno.
Okay.
I had to draw a card. This
You read.
round isn't treating me good.
Ooh.
Let's see how the next round treats you.
Oh boy. Is this gonna be like...
No and void.
I have a feeling I'm gonna get shunted out in this game, but that's okay.
Well, much like David's 36 points off of winning, I'm 30 points off of winning.
This is going back to David's
Alright,
Yo.
Karla, two choices. Skip
What?
or reverse. Skip or reverse.
Revert. No, skip.
Okay. Duplicate, by the way.
And Jared, one option.
skip.
Do it.
No.
Oh,
Oh, that.
could be worse. Oh wait, actually couldn't. Be
I'm gonna
worse.
do it to him.
It could have been worse. I could have drawn two.
Yep.
Your turn, Jared. And I'm back.
Had to draw a card.
Well, try it again, Karla.
You don't have any blues.
Go again, Karla.
Skip.
Okay. Jared?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Okay. Jared, two options. Red or blue. I mean, red or yellow.
Yellow.
You got it.
Uno, and I'm sorry, Karla, I have to skip you.
Uh-oh.
Okay, I'd rather be skipped than. Ooh.
Red flag. Go
Eh,
ahead, Jared.
Yeah, it was.
I think he's gonna
yeah,
win.
he picked red.
Or not.
Nope.
Sorry,
No.
Parrot, the other card I had.
Well, it's
No.
alright. David's gonna win anyway.
Maybe?
Well, right now, it is not in the right color. Speaking of which...
Yeah, I never know. And
Oh, dude.
again, Jared, this is the only thing I can do to you.
Alright.
Now I'm back down to Uno.
And now he's on the verge of winning again, but I have red, not yellow.
I see red,
blue.
I see. Ooh!
You see red, you see blue.
We see all sorts of colors too.
Nope.
Ugh.
And oh no!
Jared must win this.
Uno, prepare. I think I just gave me the game.
Karla, you just got shut out.
Yep, I know that. It
Rematch?
happened.
Rematch? Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
Rematch again.
Alright, Jared.
I exited.
That's
Oh,
odd.
darn it.
What
Did you
happened?
ex-
Yeah, I
What?
could not join game room.
Huh?
Hang on.
I just
Let me-
restarted real quick.
What in the world?
Actually, let me end this and let you guys rejoin.
Pete Heller.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, go ahead, Karla, come back in. Okay, we got everybody. Let's go.
Here we go. And the order's different, but I don't care.
Hey, you can get David now. I still get David.
Yeah, David
Oh, what a
starts.
start. Sorry, error, only correct way.
What a start for me! Yay!
Okay, let's do it. Let's
Seriously,
return the favor.
this is a great hand. This is a
Alright,
really
go
great
ahead,
hand.
Blue.
What a
Red.
hand I have.
May
Sorry,
I-
David, no part to play.
Uh-oh. David had to draw 4.
Darn it.
And I have to draw one.
The only card I have.
Only card I have.
Hey, David, what do you have to say about a comment?
Well, I have to say nothing.
What, David?
Thank you.
Karla won.
Karla, you got your revenge.
Well-
And Karla,
had
David,
to.
whoever's next after me, you two have
That'll
two.
be David.
Okay,
Or
David.
me, I'm not sure. We'll soon find out.
Well, for the both of you, I'll just.
No, I think it's me actually because if it reverse it'd be Dave. Yeah, it's me. Go on, Tara.
Okay, so you're next, Karla.
I have a feeling. Yeah, go on. Get
Alright.
out of the way.
All right, Karla, you have two options: blue or yellow.
Doesn't matter.
All right, yellow. Oh, David's next.
Oh, I couldn't remember it was me or him.
Wow.
Didn't know it was me or him because sometimes it goes you,
Let me
me,
guess.
Jared, David, but went the other way this time.
Okay. Now let me try this again. David,
Yes.
you have three options: green, red, or yellow.
That's not
I
how it works.
I want yellow because I do not want to give Jared a card that he doesn't want.
Very well.
I'll reverse that to you, Para.
And I'll just give Karla her turn.
Or not.
And
Bad news, Jared. Only card I can play is
Yep.
the Karla reverse.
Uh-oh.
And this too is also the only card I can play.
oh, not again!
Uh-oh. This is the only card I can play, Para.
Oh my god!
What is up with these power cards?
Oh, you know.
I don't know. That was the card I picked up. I had to play it.
Ah. Alright, go ahead, Para.
David, you have two options. Blue or green.
Blue.
Very well.
Alright, Jared.
Right.
Uno. Red.
Oh no, for David.
Stop him.
Yellow.
Thank you.
Hmm.
But it probably doesn't matter what we
And this
do.
game's not over yet because I have to draw.
Alright.
Alright, Jared.
You seen me? I did. Oh no.
Nothing doing. Go ahead, Jared.
Yep.
And Karla is okay. Uno. Green.
And David, this
Yes.
is the only thing. This is the only thing I can do. So like Nate said this one time while we were playing Uno on my previous channel. I was looking at you, kid.
Ah.
I'm coming.
Let's see.
I
can
still
only play
remember that.
+2 still, I guess I'll do this.
I still remember that from a few months ago.
Yep.
I don't mind you playing that, Jared. You had a reason. You had a motive.
You had a motive?
He had a motive to give me draw two. I'll be back.
Yeah, because unfortunately, since Karla played the reverse, I was forced to give Jared those +4s and those +2s.
Right.
Now, unless Karla has a reverse, it might be more bad news for Jared. Unless Para hits me with draw cards or changes the color. Your turn, Karla.
Well, you never know.
Did we lose Karla?
I hope not. She's still in the VC.
Let's see. Donovan!
Donovan?
Hey, David.
Yes?
Sean caught you.
Oh,
No,
for the
perfect.
love of Pete. Let's see, the ITC 2023 National Finals will be at Reno's National Bowling Stadium. Oh, nice going for Donovan.
Earth to Karla. Are you there? Come in, Karla. Over.
Our internet must have taken a before and after, I think. Might be over, I don't know. We might have to restart again. We'll see. I'll give her some time. I think Karla must have stepped away, actually.
Maybe. Oh, she just played.
Yep.
That's the only card I can pick up.
Well, I'm just glad you played a card anyway.
Sorry, Karla and Karla can play.
Okay. I am not playing a +2 yet. I'll let Jared play. I'll be nice to him. Okay.
And David, you have two options: blue or yellow.
I'll take blue because I don't have any yellows. And
Right.
I'm sorry, Jared. Only card I can play. Uno.
Got it. And I am not playing a skip yet.
Speaking of which, I'm back down to Uno. Sorry, Jared. I drew that. What do I draw this time? Okay. I'm back down to Uno again.
Back to you, David.
Well?
And Karla, unfortunately, this is the only thing I can do to you.
Oh. That's okay, I'll take that.
There you go, Para.
That's alright, Jared. I don't have anything I can play anyway.
Wow.
Okay. Uno.
Blue.
Jared, go ahead.
Back to you, Karla.
That's the card I drew.
Back to you, Karla.
And David, this is the only thing I can do to you.
Yep.
Jared?
Oh no.
I saw that coming! I should have known.
Cloud. Red.
Dang it.
As in Jared. Get it?
Yeah.
Haha, Jared.
Jared, two choices. +2 or reverse.
I don't know. Wait, what did you say?
+2
Plus two
or
or
reverse.
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 Thank you!
Oh,
You're
never
welcome.
mind. I was about ready to say that could have been bad news for Para.
But it wasn't.
Nope, because Karla spared you.
Yeah, and you sure spared me, David.
Yep.
What about Pete?
Oh, Pete Heller.
Accepted. Uno.
Or Jared?
No, technically, Pete Heller will be roasting David Para.
Okay.
And technically I said a funny quote because I said not accepted. Uno.
Not accepted. Ooh.
For the love of
That's a
Pete,
joke.
Uno accepted.
A big Uno?
Yeah.
Well, Pete Uno?
Pete
You,
Uno.
Para.
Okay. Karla, you have two options. Green skip or
Oh,
red.
No, I don't. He skipped me.
Green skip or red skip. Those are your options.
I can't. Jared skipped me. I think.
I
Oh.
couldn't do anything else.
Oh, yeah. So David's next, right?
Yeah.
So David,
I'll take red.
Red it is.
Go ahead, Jared.
Oh no.
Oh! Oh, I skipped Karla, so again I was wrong.
Uno, and I might as well play my +2 now.
Yeah. Serves me right for forgetting the turn order of Uno.
It happened now. Well, Jared got this.
And now Jared won.
I'm gonna
Alright.
keep that for now.
Alright, with Karla, now we have Jared. Ain't on you. Okay. Alright. 3 color options, Para. Green, red, or yellow.
Whatever.
Not your turn, Jared. I'll take yellow.
We'll take yellow. Okay.
Oh.
You wanna take yellow? Let's do it.
Oh, okay. I see how it is.
Playing the reverse game, okay. That might be bad news for Jared unless somebody changes the color.
You want me to change the color, David?
You want to?
If you,
Yeah.
if
Or-
you can, go ahead.
Or I thought I forgot you said it's bad news for Jared unless someone changes the color. And that someone is me.
That's what you...
Yep.
Oh, there we go.
Okay.
There we go.
David, this is the only thing I can do to you.
Well,
I knew.
And Uno.
you spared Jared because I would have given him a +2.
But I ain't gonna spare you.
Us.
Okay.
Will you be the next to get shut out, David?
I don't know. We'll find out. Go ahead, Jared.
Or as Ernie Anderson said, we'll find out in a moment.
Yep.
Oopsie.
We'll find out in a moment.
Go ahead, Jared.
Yep. Nothing.
And I draw. There we go. Nope. Okay.
Ain't no thing but chicken wing.
Well, do that again, David.
Okay. I'll do that.
Hmm? Okay. Oh, I'm coming. There you go.
Back to David.
Well. Bad news. Only card I could play, I drew that. Sorry, Para. I'll let you play, Para.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Hello, Heller. Accepted.
Not accepted.
What do you mean that's not accepted, David?
Green.
Actually, we tied. Okay. 2 options, Para. Blue or yellow?
Blue.
Okay.
Okay. Red.
Okay. Yellow. And I might be forced to play the +2, Para.
Uh-oh.
Levi's. And this is exactly what I'm gonna play.
Yep. Yep.
Well, that backfired.
Except it didn't backfire on either of us.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Huh.
Oh my, I just drew this. Sorry, Jared. Or, sorry, Para, only card I could play. Had to-
Well, it's alright.
Yeah, had to throw a reverse, so...
Now Karla is 82 points away from the win.
Go ahead, Jared.
No, I won't use that straight away, because
And we go, Jared.
There you
Go again, Karla.
go.
Okay. What's a green?
Now you know how it feels to have been given the green flag. Twice.
Normal card.
Okay, Karla, you have 3 options. Blue, red, or yellow.
Yellow.
Alright. I only live to serve. Now, Karla, you have 2 options. Blue or red.
Blue.
You got it.
Thank you.
Well, that
You're
figures.
welcome. Looks
I
like
got so many of these good cards.
looks like you're gonna get your revenge. Okay. Looks like you are about to get your revenge. You got your revenge!
Yeah, I'm gonna go now because it's nearly 5 o'clock, but see you another time.
Alright, see you, Karla.
And I got shut out in Uno.
So what do you say, David and Jared? Another rematch?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Hang on. Don't restart it yet. Don't restart it.
Oh,
yet,
I just
please.
did, sorry.
Darn it.
That's good.
Darn it. Hang on. Don't start yet. I need to come back in. Sorry. I accidentally left.
So did I.
Oh, you did.
Yeah. Restart. Same link.
Alright.
Join.
Come on.
Wait. Karla's still in the game.
Yeah. We might as well restart it anyway. Since she left.
Hmm.
Go ahead. Nope, it's still not letting me rejoin.
Me either.
Did you click restart by any chance, Para?
Oh! Here we are.
Yeah.
Let me know when I can restart. I can join.
Hang.
I have no idea.
There should be on the settings. There should, if you click on settings, there
Yeah,
should be
I clicked on that.
the restart button should be on that left on that first tab.
I already clicked that, and it just brought me to where I was just earlier.
Yeah. I'll actually have to create a new room then.
Alright.
Because it is not letting me do anything, so... And it's just a simple... You know... Name of the server. There you go, Jared. Sorry about that.
What?
Okay.
New link.
David's in. I'm in.
Wait, what's the room name?
Turn chat.
Okay. Hang on. Just a minute here.
And Jared's in.
Away we go.
Okay, and I start.
Okay. I'll do that. Hi, Jared. Okay. Okay. I can do that. And this might be really bad news for Jared, by the way.
This might be
Oh,
really bad
right.
news for you.
Well, before that happens, I gotta play this +2.
Well, okay.
And
Well,
there you
okay.
go.
Get him back, Jared.
I don't got anything else.
Uno and... I don't have anything!
Wow. That was quick.
Yeah. There you go, Para.
There we go, David.
I'm sorry, Para. Those were the only cards I could play.
Speaking of which...
Jared literally did a great job of sparing himself from that.
What?
You
Because
think?
I only gave you a +2 and then you threw a reverse, I think. Where I was forced to give Para the
Jared?
+4s.
Okay.
And now I'm forced to give you this. I'm sorry, but I couldn't play anything else. Now I can.
Alright. Now I can play. I don't want to rip
Sorry, Para, I have to skip you.
Yeah, I did not want to rip off Sean's material.
Okay, do you want green or yellow?
Green.
Green, okay.
Because now I can go to red.
Sorry, Para, I have to give. Well. You know, wait.
Okay. I do that.
Trust me on this, viewers. This content's only gonna get more exciting. Just you wait and see.
Well, that was a waste. Sorry, Jared. Only card I could play.
Huh.
I still can't play anything.
I still can't play anything.
Would a +2 help?
Wonderful.
Would a +2 help?
No.
No?
I like to play some things.
Okay, yeah, maybe it helped. I still don't understand why you can't why you can't put cards down using the touch screen.
Yeah, I got a new phone yesterday. Samsung S22 Plus.
But I'm playing this on my computer, not my phone.
Same. I had to skip Jared 2 times in a row.
Get your revenge, Jared.
Okay, wait, who is next?
David, me.
Okay.
Alright. Glad to see someone got their revenge.
After a +2 and 2 skips in a row. Red.
Red, green, huh?
After red. Uno. What does Jared do? Duplicate and I win.
Again.
And right away I have to draw.
Well, do you want me to reverse it back to you, David?
Depending on the color, this might help or not help me.
I have
Let's see what the
I have a blue reverse and a green reverse.
doesn't matter. I'll take either one.
Okay, blue it is.
And I have plenty of that, so good enough for me.
That didn't turn out to be a wise move.
Yeah, I'll stay blue. Why not?
Duplicate. Okay, you have 2 more options, David. Red or yellow?
Okay. Yellow.
Yellow. Okay, there we go. I'm not gonna reverse it this time.
Oh, I'm gonna skip you, Para. I had a other card, but it was.
Whoa!
Thank you, Para.
You're welcome, Jared.
Now I can do this to David.
Wow!
Now I can do this.
Wow! Now we have 2 more options, David. Do you want me to reverse it back to you or give Jared a turn?
I'll leave that up to you.
Alright, go again, David.
I knew that.
There we go.
Ideas here. Oh no. And
Wow, I started with a very interesting hand.
Yeah. By the way, let's see. Either way, this is going to be reversed back to you, Pear. Do you want red or yellow?
I'll take yellow.
One card I can play. Out of 1. Okay.
hey, David.
Yes, Jared?
Guess what? Day 1 and day 2 are both enhanced.
Oh my gosh.
What?
Yeah, we're talking about the weather and yeah, it's niche goot. That's all I
Oh,
will say.
right.
Alright, Para, 2 choices. Reverse or skip. Either way, by the way, FYI, this will be Jared's turn either way.
Reverse.
Okay. Go ahead, Jared.
Back to you, David.
Alright.
The only card I can play.
I'll play my wild then.
Red.
Go ahead, Jared. Okay.
Well, well, well.
There we go.
How about red?
Grab that.
How about +4? Blue.
And that +4 didn't help my blue deck.
And Jared, just for that.
I just got another one.
And I just got another one. I can see I'm impressing David.
Yes, you are.
And Jared, do you want me to change the color to red or yellow?
Yellow.
You got it.
If I can give David this.
Now I can give David this. So we can play one of those cards.
I mean, sheesh! With these cards.
Well, you know what I...
Josh the sheesh, David.
No. I have something even better. I have something even better. Before I play my next card. David? And unfortunately, this is the only thing I can do. Red.
No!
Look at all those cards you have. I win.
That was a horrible round! That was Nick Goot!
for the love of Pete ParaWarnerViacom accepted.
David. David, I think you need to say something to Para.
By the way, Aaron, you just roasted yourself, I think.
Why did I do that? Because I can. I think I just broke David. And if we can get our composure back, I have two options for you, David: red or yellow.
Red.
Okay.
Let me play that. I'll get something to drink.
Oh, thank God I have something to drink.
I gotta play this. The only card I can play. Para.
Okay. I have returned.
Yep.
Alright. Two choices for whoever this is going to. Blue +2 or
going to
red
me.
skip.
Red skip.
Red skip. Okay. You got it.
Okay.
Okay. Do that.
Okay, I have
Somebody
two
reverse
choices
it.
for you, David. You want me to keep it blue or switch it to green?
Keep it blue. I don't have any greens.
Okay.
Oh no. Sorry, Jared. Only card I can play.
Well, no, I won't do it. I'll spare you.
Now, to be fair, I would have had to have drawn either way.
And now I'll strike you.
That kind of helped. Okay. I can do that.
And that is your proof that Uno is just like bowling sometimes. You either spare someone or you strike them.
Yep.
Like Jared just did to me. Or, no. I can't even tell anymore.
Well, I got hit by the +4. Jared won. Now everybody has one. That's good. Oh, what a
Yeah.
start.
Ugh.
Sorry,
Okay, what a start indeed. Ugh.
And I'll do that.
Back to you, Para.
Back to you, David. Jared.
Dang it.
Sorry.
That's okay.
And sorry, Para, I have to skip you. Alright. First of all, Uno. Second of all, sorry, Para, only card I can play.
Oh!
Here's
Oh,
my revenge on. Here's my Para's revenge on David that I'm doing for him. There you go.
Right.
Uno.
Oh boy. Red.
Dang it.
And sorry, Para, I just drew this. Only card I can play.
I mean, I can't play anything.
Okay. Okay.
You can play now, Para.
It was Jared's turn.
Oh, darn it, I
Uno.
dart.
Nice dart.
Nice going, David. And Jared, this is the only thing you can do.
Well, I'll be nice enough to Jared. First of all, Uno. Second of all, your turn, Jared.
And David, this is the only thing I can do to you.
I didn't have anything I could play anyway.
And I just changed it to blue.
That actually kind of helped. Now, Jared, I have a variety of options. Do you want blue, green, or yellow?
Alright. Wait, are you talking to me?
Yes, I'm talking to you.
I could care less what it is.
Okay.
Oh, yellow. Yellow. If you got it.
I do have yellow. You got
Okay,
it.
I'll do that. Back to you, David.
Alright. Let me guess, you probably had that reverse.
Yeah.
Alright, go ahead. I'll do blue. Drew that. Oh no, sorry, Para, I have to skip you. Goodness. Speaking of skips.
Judas Priest, we've been going on for ages now.
Yeah. 2:19 a.m.
Dang. That's 119 here. And this round is over with. Go ahead, Jared.
Oh. One. I'm not.
Well, that was a very anticlimactic start.
Oh, this is gonna be an interesting. Definitely gonna be an interesting game here. With the hand I got.
Oh boy. Probably something I'm not gonna like.
Oh yeah.
Oh boy.
And Jared, I have two options for you. Do you want me to change it to green or keep it yellow?
Go ahead and change to green. Why not?
Okay, there you go.
Cause actually, with the number you had, I have two different colors I can do, blue or green. Oh, keep it green.
Well,
And I can do either green or yellow. I'll say green.
I'll say green too.
Nope. That's wrong.
Now I'll say red.
Back to green.
Oh yeah?
David, I'm sorry, only card I can play.
Well,
Well.
that just helped me diversify my deck a little bit.
I'm sorry, David, only card I can play.
Wow.
Wow. Alright, Jared, I have two options for you. Do you want blue or green?
Blue.
You got it.
Because, guess what? I will, reverse it back to you.
Oh, what a strategy! What a strategy!
Strategy. Strategy.
Strategy, knowledge, and fun.
Strategy. And David, I have two options for you. Do you want me to change it to green or red?
Red.
Red. Here you go.
Sorry,
I am
correct.
way too much red, by the way, as it is.
Huh.
And
And...
Darn it.
this isn't gonna be good for Para. Unfortunately.
Yep. Well. Now you're only 52 away from the win. And to whoever this is targeted to, whether it be David or Jared, do you want me
I
to...
think David.
Well, to whoever it is, do you want me to skip you with the green or skip you with the red?
Whatever.
Yeah.
That's me.
Doesn't matter.
Alright. I skipped David.
Yeah.
And I'll just let Jared go again.
Boy.
At least we all have something to play.
And I'll let David go again. And I'll just change it to red.
And give Jared a +4 in the process.
And a +2 too.
Oh, this ain't good.
Oh,
And guess what?
Oh, what?
Uno.
Oh, how about green?
Okay. Okay. Uno! Oh. Hit the wrong button.
okay.
Can I get that? Can I get something? Green.
And Uno, go again, David.
Okay. Back to you, Para.
Okay.
And waiting on Jared.
Just come on.
You won't have to wait much longer. Uno!
Yellow. Still.
Oh, I can't call Uno yet. Sorry, Para. Only card I can play.
Well, at least you got me to draw 4.
Yep. I drew that anyway.
Just thus ending my short number of cards streak. Or small number of cards streak. Okay. Jared, do you want me to change it to green or red?
Green.
Green. Got it.
Okay. Let's see.
Now I'll change it to red.
And I, duplicate.
And I duplicate. And I call Uno.
Yellow.
I will reverse it back to Jared.
And I'll call Uno again.
Okay. Uno again. And okay, what does Jared decide to do?
Oh, thank you, Uno. Oh, we're neck and neck. It's anyone's game now.
Oh,
Yep.
wonderful. Sorry, Para, I can only play this.
Well, it's okay. I didn't have anything. Now I do.
Alright, Jared, 2 choices, and either way, this is going to be Para's turn. Skip or reverse?
Reverse.
Well, just for that.
Let's see. Oh, I have 3 of these, alright.
Uno, only card I can play, Para.
And again, I get draw forward.
+2, David.
Yeah.
Back to Jared, only card I can play.
Huh.
Well, sorry, Para,
Only card you can
I
play?
have... well, only of... Well, either one's the same thing.
Right.
So, kind of lose-lose situation.
I knew it, you win.
Well,
Wow.
Want to
Good
do another
game.
one?
Yeah?
whatever you guys want to do.
Yeah? Why not?
This is our fourth match of Uno tonight.
Oh, we've all won a game.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I just
me.
won.
I've won a game. David's won a game, and wait, actually, no. I've won a game. Karla's won a game, and Jared's won a game.
Yep.
David has yet to win a game, so I'll give him back his turn.
Yep. Nope. Can't do anything.
Okay, David, do you want me to switch it back to red or switch it to yellow?
Yellow, please. I don't have any reds.
You got it.
Alright, Jared,
Oh my
2 choices.
God.
2 choices, Jared. +2 or
What?
I change the color.
Change the color. Because,
You got it.
well, this is an interesting situation I'm in. Sorry, pair up to skip you.
Okay?
Because, well, here's the interesting situation.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. I have green, red, and yellow.
Don't give
Oh,
away your
wow.
cards. Because this can happen. Green.
Well, either way, I have to skip you again.
Thanks.
Although,
And this might get really interesting here and quick here.
Yeah, especially with me calling.
I
Alright.
can't point a thing.
Alright, pair, 2 choices. +2 or skip.
You know what? I want more cards. Give me the +2.
+2, okay.
Yeah, that definitely benefited me.
And I have the same options. +2 or skip.
Why don't you give me 2 more cards? Oh boy,
Why
now.
don't you give me a free card?
And now I have to play the skip. Sorry, Para.
Well, it's alright.
Here, Para, I'll skip David so you can
Whoa! Just for that!
Uno, and I'll reverse it back to Para.
Okay, okay, okay.
back to Para.
And this is the only thing I can do to David.
To be fair, I didn't have anything, so, well, that didn't help much.
Hey, there you go.
And I'm still drawing cards.
Sometimes, David, that's just the way it goes sometimes.
Yep. Oh no, this is niche good. I just drew this.
Uh-ohs.
Do you want red or green, Jared?
Whatever, because I'll probably have a bunch of cards anyway.
Well.
Had to play that. Only card I could play. Sorry about that. Only card I could play, Jared.
And it's a duplicate and an Uno.
Well,
Oh, sorry, Para, I'm skipping for the minute now.
and I have to skip Jared.
And I have to win! And I have to change the color. Again! Oh boy.
I have interesting cards, and this is one of them. Go again, Para.
This is the only thing I can do, Jared. Sorry.
That's okay.
Okay.
Yellow, huh? Well, 2 can play that game.
Well, I had to play this, David, sorry.
Green,
Well-
huh? 2 can play that game!
Yeah, that actually kind of helps a little bit.
Did it now.
Okay. I'll do that.
Okay.
Sorry, David, I had to skip you.
Okay. Okay, Jared, I have 2 options for you. Do you want me to switch it to red or switch it to red?
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter, I guess.
Okay. I should have switched it to red. Go again, David. Okay.
I don't know. Just don't get Jared to win, and it did.
Hey, David, do you want to speak about gas stations?
What's that?
Or this particular gas station?
What's that? Yeah?
Michigan, is that it was a Citgo, then it was a Phillips 66, and then now it's a Marathon.
Wow.
Yeah, at this point, Dave, there's probably not really much, if any, Phillips 66 in Michigan at all.
Yeah. Sorry, only card I could play.
Sorry, only card I can play.
Back to you, David. Only card I can play.
Alright. Uno.
Alright, Jared, I have two options for you. Do you want to get skipped, or do you want to get skipped?
I guess I want to get skipped, I guess.
Well, you're not going to get skipped. Now we've all won a round. Okay. So, David went after Jared, and now it's my turn, so Jared's next. So, Jared, I have two options for you for real this time. Do you want me to...
What?
Do you want me to +2 you, or change the color to green?
Change it to green.
There you go.
Because, actually, I can do this.
I saw that coming!
Well, I had a reverse, so I was like, might as well. I didn't really have any. No. Well, I had this.
I only have +2s or 2s. Anyway, David, I have two choices for you. Do you want me to change it to red or yellow?
Yellow.
There you go.
Because I have something that Jared might like.
Okay, do you want me to change it to... Do you want me to +2 you or change it to red?
Change it to red.
Now I only have +2s. This is a great hand.
Yes, it is.
This is the only thing I could do. Okay. Do you want me to change it to blue, or do you want me to change it to yellow?
Yellow.
You got it.
Wow.
Yeah, I knew that Uno wouldn't last long, but here's another Uno.
Oh,
And that one didn't last long either, but here's another Uno. Ugh.
Jared. Blue.
And I win.
Even though Uno derp.
That was a great round.
Yes, it was.
Okay, red. Alright. Jared, do you want me to change it to yellow or keep it red?
Change it to yellow.
Here you go.
Okay.
Now I have two more choices for you, Jared. Skip or
What?
reverse.
Skip.
Here you go.
And I have to play this.
Back to you, Para. Only card I can play.
Well, do you want me to bring it back to you, or give it to David?
Just give David revenge.
Give David revenge. Okay.
He gave you a +4, remember?
Green.
Uno.
I saw that coming.
Yellow.
Bet you didn't see this coming.
Back to Uno.
And this is the only thing I can do. Green again.
Back to Uno.
And it's red now. As if we didn't already have eyes. Oh, sorry, I thought it was Jared's turn.
Uno, and back to Jared. I drew that. Only card play.
Sorry, pair only card play.
A lot of only cards we can play.
Sorry, pair only card play.
Again!
Oh,
Only card you can play. Only card I can play. Only card he can play. Only card she
Yellow.
can play.
Back to Uno.
Oh boy. Want to bring it back to Uno? Green.
Let's see what that does. Yeah. I can do either red or blue, Jared. Which do you want?
whatever, I guess.
Whatever. Okay. I'll do that.
Because I can do this.
Wow.
No problem.
Okay. Okay. Now me and Jared have won 2 rounds and David's won 1 round. Okay. David, do you want me to bring it back to you and change it to red or give Jared a turn?
I'll let you decide that.
Okay.
Because I have plenty of red.
Green.
So I can do that. Well, never mind.
Okay, now I have 2 more options. You want me to keep it green or change it to yellow?
It doesn't matter because I only have one color of each.
You mean 1 card of each color, right?
Yeah, one card of each color. Yep.
You still have 1 card of each color, green and yellow?
Nope. I'm down to only 1 card of green.
Then here. And this unfortunately is the only thing I can do, yellow.
Well, I was gonna be drawing anyway, so
Okay.
Sorry, pair one card to play.
just 3
And
more cards.
I'm gonna be drawing too. And I'm gonna... Okay.
Wait, who's in here again? The Karla?
No.
I thought I heard Karla.
Oh, then I must have sounded a lot like her there.
Oh. Blue.
Uno.
Uno. Right.
Sorry to rain on your parade, pair up, this is the only card to play.
I always get rained on my parade. Now we've each won 2 games. Or rounds.
Yep.
We can either call it rounds of the game or games of the match.
Ha!
And this is the only thing I can do to David again, red.
That actually kind of helped my deck a little bit.
Okay, David, three options here. Reverse, +2, or an ordinary number.
Regular cards, please.
Here you go. Now we have no more options.
Back to you, David.
Back to Jared.
And back to Jared again.
There we go. Brain.
Thank you. For once I had a card of the color you changed it to.
Oh, that was a waste.
Oh, for the love of Pete. Back to you, Para.
Heller.
Whoever this is going to, I'm sorry. I drew the card.
That was the Para.
Dang it. Yeah.
Now I have 11 cards while you have either 2 or 3.
To be fair, Jared, I was going to be drawing either way.
Now I have 10.
I'll spare you, Para.
And David, do you want me to change it to green or keep it yellow?
Green, please.
You got it. Alright.
Sorry, Jared, only cards play.
Jared? Okay. Only thing I can do, David. Not surprised, are you?
Nope. And that ain't help either, so.
I got two. I got only 2 cards I can play, Para, and they both suck.
No, not really, they don't.
It actually benefited me.
Now, David, do you want me to change it to red or keep it blue?
Keep it blue, please.
You want me to give it back to, who do you want to have a turn next? You or Jared?
Doesn't matter.
Alright. I had a plan.
Because I know I'm probably going to get payback from Jared because I had to give him a +2.
Right. Only thing I can do, Jared. Red. Only thing I can do, Jared.
Yep.
Oh
Uno,
no!
yeah. Here comes the Uno.
Nope,
here-
game not over yet.
And here comes the only thing I can do to Jared again.
Okay. No.
Red.
Uno?
Nope. That's wrong.
Sorry, David, I have to skip you.
That's alright, I don't have anything I can play anyway.
And what about you, Jared?
Yeah.
Alright, now Jared, do you want me to keep it green or make it yellow?
Make it yellow.
Here you go.
I can skip David again.
Wow.
Green. Back to you, Para. If you want to give it back to me, you can.
Wow. Uno?
I couldn't play anything else when I played that.
Yep.
Reverse.
And it's reverse back to Para.
Oh no.
Yeah, of course. Of course you weren't gonna.
Only card you play.
Alright, now you're 200 away from the win, Jared.
I'm only 2 points ahead of you.
Yeah, I'm 302 points away from the win.
And I have to play my wild right away. See what Jared can do.
I don't know who this is going to, but sorry.
That's going to me.
Green or yellow?
Either, because I don't have either.
Alright.
Okay.
Green.
I don't have that either.
Next! Now I'm just 67 points away from another win. And, Jared? Do you want me to keep it blue or make it green?
Make it green.
Here's grand for you. Spell green with one E. And this is the only thing I can do to you.
And that was the only thing I could do to Para.
Well. Was that the only thing you could do to David?
Yeah.
Not surprised.
Green.
Alright. Do you want to skip or I change the color? Para.
Change the color.
You got it.
Oh!
Yellow.
Blue.
Okay.
Oh, I'm gonna win. I'm
Green.
gonna win. I'm most definitely going to win.
Unless David gives you...
I've got another David, if you could just go.
Well, let's see. Two choices. Skip or I change the color.
Change the color. Woo!
Damn 6.
Rematch?
You got it.
Yep.
And this is the only thing I can do to whoever I'm playing on. It's Jerry who has to draw 2. Wow. And again, this is the only thing I could do to Jared. Green. That was our 4th match in a row.
I'll do blue.
The one color I don't have.
To be fair, I do have a, well, never mind.
You have a well, never mind. Okay.
That just true. So I have to reverse back to Jared.
Back to you, David.
Okay. Do you want me to stay yellow, Para, or for a reverse?
Keep it yellow.
You got it.
Keep in mind, Jared and David, this is our 5th match of Uno in a row.
Yes. Oh, drew this, Para. Only card I can play.
Oh well.
Couldn't do anything anyway.
I don't
Uno.
mind. I don't mind. I don't mind.
Speaking of reverses.
Sorry, whoever's going to. Oh, I can play this.
That's going to me.
Alright. Get your revenge, David.
You got it.
Yeah. You got your revenge alright, David.
Yep.
No.
Only I'm in the
Nothing
lead
was
this round.
saved. I say try to tell
Still
Sean.
am. Only thing I can do, Uno. Which is not going to last long. I don't think. Yeah, no. Well, now I can call Uno. Not there, I can't. And now I can, and I can reverse it to Jared.
Okay.
And now I can win. And now I can only do this to Jared.
Plus 2 out the bat.
And I can change the color too. And again.
And unfortunately, Para, this might be bad news coming.
Alright.
This is
Lay it on me.
this of them. And here's another one. Uno.
I mean, I did ask for it.
Para, I'll help you out here.
Oh. Well, mighty thanks, Jared.
Back to you.
Mighty thanks, Jared.
To be fair, Para, those were the only cards I could play.
Rain.
I get that a lot, David.
And I just drew this, Jared, only card I could play.
Oh, wonderful.
I would say get revenge, but I don't have a reverse. And that's
don't
what I get
either.
for not playing this on time. Which is the only thing I could play. Big shock.
Yep. And now Jared can play, finally. Uno. Back to Para.
Okay.
Blue. How about blue? Dang it.
Can David finally win a match? We'll find out. In the meantime, Jared, I think it is
What?
Jared's turn after my turn, right?
I believe.
So Jared, I have 3 options. Do you want me to change it to blue, green, or yellow?
Blue.
Blue?
Yeah.
Blue.
Yeah.
Sorry, David, what card to play?
Only
That's
David.
alright.
Sorry, Jared. Only card I can play.
Mhm.
There we go. Red.
For
Okay.
some green. For some reason, Uno is a game all about only card I can play.
So true.
And David, do you
Yeah.
want me to reverse it back to you or change it to yellow?
Change it to yellow, please.
I'll
Here you
take
go.
that too.
Jared.
I'll do.
I'll do that.
And I'll do this.
And I'll do this.
And I'll do this.
Yes, you will. Haha. Another victory. First one from Jared this match.
Yep.
And David is only 77 away from his first match win.
Yep.
And Jared, do you want me to +2 you, change it to green, or change it to red?
Change it to red.
There you go. Only thing I could do.
That's okay.
Uno, and unless somebody +2s me, it's not gonna matter.
Oh, I
What's up?
think I know what's coming. Yep. Now you're 70 points and I actually misspoke earlier. I said you were 77 points away from the win, and you were really 177 points away. Now you're just 70 points away. Go ahead.
Speaking of the +4,
Uh-oh. Already?
only card I could play.
The first thing that happens in a round of Uno is I get +4. Fantastic.
Blame Uno for that because that's what they gave me.
Jared, it's your turn.
Back to you, Para.
Back to you, Jared.
Back to you, Para.
Back to you, Jared!
Alright, I'm not playing this. Wait,
Oh.
whose turn is after me?
Mine.
Solid Perry.
I'm not playing that. Still.
And David, I have 2 options for you. Do you want me to keep it blue or switch it to green?
Keep it blue. I don't have any greens.
There you go. You don't have any vegetables?
No!
What?
Believe it or not, I don't eat vegetables. I'm serious. I don't eat vegetables.
I've never heard of someone who doesn't eat vegetables.
Well, that's
I've heard of
fine.
people, I've heard of vegetarians, but not but not meatitarians. If there's even such a thing. Well, I know there's such a thing, but
Yeah.
still.
But yep, I do not eat vegetables.
Well, in some ways, David, that could be bad for you.
Oh, there is such a thing as a meatitarian.
Wow.
Well, David, in some ways, that might be bad for your health, not eating those.
Yeah.
If you know what I mean.
Yeah. Boy.
We're not just herbivores or carnivores, we're omnivores.
Back to you, David.
Seriously, I'm not joking.
I know.
Sorry, David, only card to play.
Well.
Okay. Now we're all
Alright, Peter, two choices. Skip or I change the color.
change the color.
Oh shit.
What happened?
Let's see here.
Only card to play, Para.
Don't mind.
Only card to play, David.
There's such a thing as a meatitarian. Never thought I'd see the day when I find that out.
+2 or skip, Para. Only.
Plus
Either way,
2.
this will be the
Skip.
only card to play.
+2.
+2? Okay. You got it.
Yeah.
Sorry, David, only card to play.
Alright.
I'll stay yellow.
Jared, you want me to keep it at yellow or switch it to red?
Switch it to red.
There you go. Oh, nope, yup. And I think you're gonna win this round.
Yep.
Called it. Oh. Alright, Jared, now I have 3 options for you. Do you want me to reverse it, change it to green or yellow?
Change it to green.
There's your grin. And that brings me back to when I asked David if he didn't have any vegetables.
Yep. After all.
Back to you, Para.
Back to you, Jared.
And sorry, David, I drew this card.
Never thought this whole thing could go full circle, eh?
Yeah. Okay, I'll play that.
Okay, I won't play that. Only thing I can do.
It's okay.
There's a yellow for you.
Sorry, David, I gotta skip you. Sorry, David, I have to give you a +2.
Okay. Okay.
And yeah, Uno. And that Uno won't last long, of course. Okay, Jared, do you want me to switch it to green or switch it to red?
Switch it to green.
Switch it to green, got it.
Oh.
Duplicate.
Uno?
And back to green.
Back to green, huh? Okay, Jared, I have two options for you. Do you want me to...
What?
Do you want me to... Do you want me to reverse it back to David or call Uno?
Go ahead and call Uno.
Sure, and I'll reverse it to David too.
I won anyway.
Yep. But you didn't get much points from that.
And right away I have to play this.
Uh-oh. And right away I have to do that.
That's fine.
It was the only thing I could do. Does that surprise you?
No.
Didn't think so.
That would be a really cool thing, but can I get it? No. 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 No.
Now, for once, Jared, I have 4 options for you.
What?
Do you want me to skip you, reverse to David, change the color to blue, or change it to yellow?
Change it to yellow.
Change it to yellow. Here you go. First time I've given anyone four options.
Yep, and I only have half of those options. Do you want a skip or change the color?
Change the color.
Green flag.
Okay, now I have 3 options for Jared. Do you want me to skip you, reverse to David, or change it to blue?
Skip.
You sure?
Yeah.
Hey. I will not play my skip.
Now I have 2 options for you. Do you want me to change it to blue or reverse to David?
Versus David.
There you go.
Uno.
Yellow.
Okay. Back to Uno.
Okay.
Sorry, Carol. Only card can play.
Yeah. Big shock. And David finally won!
Woo!
Want another rematch?
Why not?
Let's do it then! This is our 6th match in a row.
Yep. And I will play my duplicate.
And I will play my green. I've never played 6 matches in a row with you guys on Discord.
Yeah. By the way, there are 3 choices. Change it to yellow, or +2, or reverse. Back to Jared.
I'll take the +2.
+2? Okay.
Okay. Let's see what transpires here.
I got two of these, so I'll do one of them, I guess.
Okay.
I'll do the second one.
And I'll reverse back to Jared. Yeah.
Do it again, Jared. Yeah, I saw that coming.
Yeah.
And I just gave him the game.
Actually, no, not yet.
Somehow I saw that coming. Oh! What is this?
Actually, Para.
Okay.
Back to Para.
Green. If I get rid of my
Alright, go
6
ahead,
and my
Jared.
8 again I'll only have... If I get rid of my 6 and my 8, again I'll only have +2s. Alright. Jared? There you go.
Yeah, I couldn't play anything.
Oh my god, I have +2s. I only have +2s again.
Whoever's next, I can only play this.
And it's me.
So somehow, some way, we all went from having 2 cards to having 5 cards.
Great play, David.
Alright. Okay, Para, 2 choices.
What are those?
+2 or I change the color.
I don't know.
Change the
Which
color.
one?
Change the color. Okay.
Oh wow! I should have taken the +2. And speaking of plus, blue.
Figures, change the blue and you give me the +4 when I had that.
Oh. Only thing I can do.
Sorry, Para, only card to play.
+2 mania, everyone. Except it's not gonna last long. Okay. Jared, do you want me to keep it yellow or change it to red?
Change it to red.
Red, here you go.
And reverse it.
Reverse it. Oh boy.
And I'll reverse it back, David.
I can do that. Who knows?
Only thing I can do, Jared.
Yeah.
Only thing I can do, Jared.
Yeah.
Only thing I can. Just kidding. Only thing I could do, Jared.
That's okay.
Only thing I could. Just kidding. Only thing I can do, Jared. Yellow.
Uno.
Oh boy. Uno. Oh.
Uno.
Uno.
Sorry, David. Only card can play.
To be fair, I didn't have much.
Sorry, Jared. Only thing I can do.
Yeah.
Playing on you, Jared. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. 2 options, Jared. Do you want me to keep it blue or switch it to yellow?
Switch it to yellow.
There you go.
So I'll reverse it back to you.
Oh, and this is the only thing I can do to you, David.
Okay.
But you do have 2 options, blue or red.
Blue.
Got it.
It's alright, Para. Only card can play.
Playing on Jared.
Okay. David, do you want me to change it to blue or change it to red?
Blue.
Got it. Do you want me to keep it blue or switch it to red now?
Keep it blue. And I'll throw it back to Para.
Alright. Jared, do you want me to +2 you or switch it to red?
Skip me.
So +2 you.
Okay, Para, do you want a green +2 or a yellow +2?
I don't care.
You don't care. Okay. I'll do green. Since I do have a one normal card, and that was that.
So did I. Yellow.
Okay.
Back to Para.
Sorry, David, this is the only thing I can do. Red.
Okay. Alright, Jared, 2 choices. Skip or +2?
Skip.
You got it. +2 or I change the color. And you get a skip
Change the
again.
color.
Alright, you get a skip again.
Red.
Okay. Sorry, Jared, I just drew this only card I can play.
Oh, wonderful. I was in perfect position. I got it.
Okay. Only thing I could do, Jared. David. I almost miscalled someone again.
That's alright. Go ahead, Jared.
Wow, red. David?
Oh, hang on. Okay.
Only thing I can do to you, Jared.
Okay.
Only card I can play, Jared.
Did you call me Jera?
Or Para, excuse me.
I think he actually was saying it was to me, but it was actually to you.
David called me
in that case,
Jera. Oh
Well-
boy.
Well, you know what? I probably deserve that +2 for that whooper.
Green.
Back to you, Para.
Thank you, Uno! Yeah.
Okay. Only card I can play.
That's okay. Just...
Oh wow.
There you go.
Oh wow.
Uno.
Oh wow. Back to you, Jared.
Hey. There we go.
Only thing I can do to you, Jared.
Dang it.
And only thing I can do to you again.
Only card I can play, Para.
Well. Uno.
Uno. Have to skip you, Para.
And
Brain.
yeah, of course he wouldn't choose my color. But Uno. And of course you wouldn't choose my color either.
Sorry, I won't card to play, David.
Uno, and the only card I can play on you, Jared. Uno again! Finally, that's over. Okay, so I went, and then Jared went.
Yep.
Okay, so it's gonna be Jared's turn after this. So Jared, I have two options for you. Do you want me to skip you with the yellow or skip you with the red?
Red.
Red it is. Red for Jared.
I have to play my wild. Okay, do you want blue, green, or yellow, Para?
What?
I'll do yellow.
Yellow. Okay.
Okay, that may not have been a great idea in the long run, but we'll see how this plays out.
Actually, it could have been.
Well, you never know.
Yeah, we'll find out.
Again, we'll find out in a moment.
Red.
Now I have to play this. Sorry, Para.
Oh well. At least I'm getting extra cards.
To Jared.
Now, David, do you want me to keep it green or switch it to you red?
Keep it green.
Keep it green. Yeah. I knew that would benefit you. No. There we go. And sorry, but this is the only thing I can do to you. Yellow. Go again, Jared.
Okay.
Okay. I can do that.
Well. Oh.
Uno.
Uno.
Thank you.
Okay.
Green. Only card I can play.
Back to you, Para.
Back to you, Jared.
Back to you, Para. Back to you, David.
Back to Jared.
Uno.
David, I have two options for you. Do you want me to keep it yellow or switch it to red?
Doesn't matter.
Alright.
Dang it.
Because either way, Uno.
And either way, this is the only thing I can do to you. And this is the only thing I can do to you again.
Darn it.
Uno.
Okay.
Aha! Now, so David went and then Jared went. So
It'll be going to David.
Yeah, so David, do you want me to keep it green or change it to red?
Change it to red.
Got it. Oh, Jared went. Jared's
Oh.
gone. Yeah.
Back to Jared.
I just cannot concentrate all that well, cause I'm way too tired and it's way past my bedtime. So I'm gonna have to exit stage left after this match is over.
Yeah,
Alright.
it's way past my bedtime too. I know it's a little better. I'm like,
What about you, David?
Probably. Well, lately, probably been right about this time I should be going to bed anyway, so.
Well, I have another question to ask of you. Do you want me to keep it green or switch it to blue?
Keep it green, I don't have any blues.
There you go.
I have plenty of reverse cards, but no blues.
I wish I could clone myself so one of me could entertain you guys on Discord and YouTube, and the other me
sorry, I
could
skip you.
and the other
No, it
me
doesn't.
could go to sleep by now and do things that are really better for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't you wish you could clone yourself too?
Sometimes, yes, especially considering the fact that I still have the Game Show Wonderland channel, you know?
Yeah, and I have the House of Games channel on my on YouTube now.
Oh, nice. How's Peter doing these days?
Well, I can't really know cause he quit Discord for good, and I can't seem to contact him on YouTube because he has no videos and he has no discussion or community tab.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
I don't even know.
And
what he's...
And I don't even know his email address. Also, by the way, back to Jared.
Yep.
Does anyone here know his email?
I have no
No.
idea. Only thing I know is last time I talked to Peter was when he asked me about my dad's situation, because at that time, my staff was please pray for my dad,
Yeah,
And,
I miss the lad. He was
Yeah.
he just had so much energy in him.
Yeah. Go ahead, Jared.
Back to Para.
And because you did that, David, this is the only thing I can do to you.
That's fine. Jared?
Yeah.
Blue.
Alright.
Red. And yeah.
Alright. Do you want green or yellow, Jared?
Green.
Okay. Actually, that went to Jared, actually.
I know, but
Yep.
all the better
sorry,
for me.
Sorry, Para, I can only skip you.
All the better for me. Never mind.
Go ahead, Jared.
Oh no.
Oh wow, looks like I'm gonna be staying up way
Sorry,
longer.
Sorry, we're just going to. I can only play that.
That went to...
Oh, or
Jared.
not.
Doesn't matter.
Now, David, I have two options for you. Do you want me to keep it red or change it to blue?
Doesn't matter. I have both.
Alright.
Doesn't matter. The only difference is one color I can spare Jared from, you know what, the other one I would have to give it to him at some point.
Alright.
Go ahead, Jared.
Oh, just a second after.
Back to you, Jared.
Okay.
I really hope you win this next round, Jared.
I'm trying.
Blue.
Okay, I can do Jared either blue, keep it blue, or change it to red. What do you want, Jared?
If you can change it to yellow, go ahead. If you can.
I can't change it to yellow. I can only change it to red.
Go ahead and change it to red then.
Okay.
Alright, +2. Sorry, only card I can play.
Get
I know
revenge.
Did that +2 help
Or
you?
not.
Don't look like it. Try yellow.
All I can say here is I'm really, really torturing myself by staying up this late.
Yeah.
And don't be doing that. Believe me, this is probably, actually, I probably have never said this, but I've probably been doing that to myself probably for the last several years.
Oh, I do feel sorry for you then, David.
Yeah.
To make it feel better, I'll switch it back to blue.
I just had 69.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Okay, so I went and then Jared went.
Yep.
So it's gonna be Jared's turn after I play. And Jared, I have three options for you. Do you want me to
What?
keep it? You want me to keep it yellow, or do you want me to change it to blue or green?
Keep it yellow.
Here you go.
Okay. I'll play the duplicate.
Sorry, no card to play.
That's alright. Actually allows Para to take his turn because
Sorry, no card to play.
Darn it. Okay. That's fine to play.
How about I change it to green?
Okay.
How about that? Yeah. Yes! Yes! Get it! Yes! You're only 3 away!
Yeah.
Never before have I been so excited about someone else about to win.
Which is fine because we all love him.
No,
you
no,
know?
I don't have the heart to play this.
I'll change to red. Only card I can play, Para.
That's alright. All the better for Jared.
Okay, I got. Should I just say my cards? Or my colors? What I have. Okay.
Oh. Well, that's alright, Jared. Jared, you'll get him next time.
Yeah.
In the meantime, what do you want me to keep it red or change it to yellow?
Keep it red because I don't have yellow.
There you go.
Okay. I can do that.
And I can do that.
Well, since Para threw reverse, only card I can play, Jared.
Uh oh.
I don't know, help me.
Do you want blue or green, Jared?
Blue.
You got it.
Red or yellow, David?
Yellow. Come on, let me grab it. Go ahead, Jared. Okay. Uno, wild, green.
Okay. Para, I have. Never mind.
Yeah.
Sorry, perhaps skip you.
It's alright. Again, all the better for you.
Sorry, perhaps skip you again.
Again, all the better for you. Alright.
Back to Para.
Back to Jared. No, I can't play this.
Almost there.
Come on. Just get rid of those 3 cards.
There we go.
Alright,
Well, this will be fairly easy.
well, I've gotta reverse it to Dave, but Uno!
no.
Yes! 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 You win!
Done.
Alright,
Okay.
Alright, now I gotta get off of here, so I'll see you whenever we decide to do more games.
Love you, Para.
See ya.
Sounds good.
And folks, that's gonna do it for this monumental, enormously monumental first video of my new House of Games YouTube channel that isn't my channel trailer. So I've got to get to bed after I finish the closing spiel for this. So if you like what you see here, please give this video a thumbs up. If you want to see more, click the big red subscribe button and click the bell next to it so you don't miss any fun and games going down here at the House of Games. And until the cards are shuffled, cut maybe, and dealt out to us once again, and we drive each other absolute bonkers, I am ParaWarnerViacom, wishing you a pleasant tomorrow. Take care and bye for now, folks.